Hello and welcome. If you are expecting to hear a tale of righteousness, magic, and wonderment, or of happy endings, well, my friends, you're in the wrong fucking place and I ask you to kindly piss off. Now, if you have decided to stick around, then I humbly invite you to voyage on a journey not for the faint of heart. An odyssey so dark and surly that it is guaranteed to keep your mind racing for many a sleepless night. This is a tale unlike any other ever spun before. I welcome you to the dastardly dangerous adventures of Darby's the Cat.
Sails the seas as he pleases, in search of the horse, drugs, and cheeses. A pirate is his expertise is. He's infamous for all the right reasons. It's the dastardly dangerous adventures of Darby's the Cat. Darby's the Cat. Darby's the Cat. Darby's the Cat!
And his best mate, little Gary.
Chapter 8, Confessions of an Inebriated Mind. With the early morning peeking in the cloudy grey sky, we pick back up with our heroes, who have retrieved the others from the Bohemian and are currently well on their way to return to the utopian frosted village of Lithgow Harry Pole. Darby's little Gary and Suzu lead the pack as they are followed by two small teams of ghost crewmen who lug loaded pallets of drugs and supplies with long heavy ropes through the snow.
Bloody fuck, Darby's. Are we almost there or what? Sticking forever. I can tell you this, but fuck sure. I hate the fucking cold.
Yeah, I knows it's a bit of a boner, but we're getting close.
How can you tell, lad? All I sees in any given direction are trees that all look the same, and snow. Endless amounts of cold, freezing my pecker off snow. I can tell you all this for fucking certain. I hate snow. No, sir, not a fan at all. Hear, hear, Darcy.
I reckon none of us are quite fond of this icy wasteland of frozen shit. But like I was telling y'all earlier, just you wait until we get to that village. Baby, it'll blow your minds.
Well, I hope to blow something once we arrive. I'm backed up in all sorts of fucked up ways.
It's true. He hasn't had a proper shit in days. And when he can't shit, we can't make love.
You ain't kidding.
Yuck.
Have you ever heard of sharing too much information?
Have you ever heard of fisting?
We have nothing to be embarrassed about, darling. Our openness and truth allows us to be free. However, I am sorry if our candor is a tad overbearing.
No, 'tis I who owes the apology. My grit is not as fragile as I lead on. I must become more accustomed to others' lives, else I doom myself never to be relatable.
Darby's, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Sure, what's up, Sue?
I couldn't help but notice that when I was packing up my opium supply, that 4 or 5 barrels had been depleted quite significantly.
Yeah, and?
And that shit's expensive, Darby's. How much opium have you been doing?
No more than usual. I've only been getting high on me own supply since we left the Eastern Isle. I've still got me snuff box full, see?
All right, I believe you. It's just odd, is all. I triple-checked all cargo before we left, and I just don't understand where it could have gone.
Well, you're barking up the wrong tree here, mate.
That's not even half of the weird shit I've noticed.
Weird shit, eh? Like what?
You know your theory of the Bohemian being too heavy? Well, down in one of the cargo spaces, there were... well, I don't know how to explain it really.
Spit it out, you damn goober. What was it?
It looked as though someone had been living down there.
How you mean?
Like there were old filthy blankets and the rotten ham bones and the chicken carcasses.
Sounds like a stowaway. I take it you or your crew haven't found anyone then?
Nothing. We searched the entire ship top to bottom. But that's not even the weirdest thing I found down there.
Oh, what might that be?
Honey.
Honey?
Yeah, globes of warm honey. Just kind of scattered around the area.
Like honey bee honey?
What other kind of honey is there?
Either way, that is definitely weird, to say the least. Perhaps whoever was down there also be the cause for your missing merchandise.
Yes, perhaps.
Look, there it is! Just over that hill! Oh, thank fuck we made it back!
Fantastic! Oh, I am so looking forward to taking a dip in that lovely hot spring.
And I'm looking forward to watching you take your dip in that lovely hot spring.
Yuck.
Come on, lads, let's pick up the pace.
As Darby's and the gang enter into the village centre, there is something very off since their last visit just the afternoon prior. The village is almost completely lifeless. There are no happy patrons or busy citizens roaming about. The shops all appear to be closed, and the gigantic, lovely hot spring sits nearly empty and dormant. Darby's and the others look bewildered at the seemingly abandoned town.
Darby's, you lying bastard. This doesn't look anything like you described. The hot spring is all but drained. Fuck, I was so looking forward to this.
As were they all. Darby's hears a large crowd clamoring in the distance. He begins to walk toward a row of buildings, and the others follow closely in suit. And there behind the structure is revealed the source of the chatter. A village-wide social gathering of all the locals muttering to themselves and each other in concerned tones and anxiety-riddled movements. At the front of the crowd, standing behind a tall podium, is the towering polar bear Jonathan Lithgow, whom addresses his people with a great unrest. Aside from Darby's little Gary and Suzu, the others look upon all these new creatures in a trance of marvel and awe.
Wow, I've never seen so many kinds of animals before.
It is quite breathtaking to see such a new and unique variety. Never knew so many different animals existed.
No kidding. I've been around. Been some places and seen some things, but never in all my rascally days have I ever seen one of those fucking things before. What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Which one?
Over yonder. It looks like a great turd the size of a cow with a fucking horn sticking out of its head.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. But we met the big fella up there speaking right now.
The one with the bad toupee? Well, let's inquire with him on what the fuck's going on around here. I say, hello. Hello there, you-hoo. I believe you've been expecting us. They have been expecting us, yes?
Yeah, keep going. You're doing great.
What's his name?
John Lithgow, I think.
You there, John Lithgow, hello.
I prefer to go by Jonathan, thank you very much. And, who the fuck is shouting at me right now?
Over here, where we find the fat cow turd with the wonky horn shoving out from its head.
Hey, I'm not fat, you conceited piece of shit. I'm a narwhal.
What the fuck does narwhal mean? Cruel fucking joke?
Fuck you.
Move out of their way!
The mass of villagers part way for Jonathan Lithgow as he steps down from the podium and walks up to Darby's and the gang.
Hello again there, mate. We've come back with the rest of our crew.
So I see. And have you come back with my monkeys?
Come again? Monkeys?
Yes, my monkeys! I demand you to tell me at once! The fuck have you done with them?
What's your giant ass farting about, mate? We don't know nothing about your goofy fucking monkeys.
Whale shit! Do not lie to me. We depend on those monkeys to ape our main source of income.
Which is?
He's talking about the hot spring. There was this whole song and dance. It's better not to go through that again.
Right you are there, Darbies. Without them, our village would suffer and die. Is that the plague you've brought to give us? Huh? You want us all to die, Darbies? Huh? Are you standing here before me, looking me in the eye, telling me that you want young Jeremy the Penguin to die? Is that what I'm hearing from your sweet, furry lips?
No, of course not, mate. But you gotta understand that we had nothing, and it is a fucking immeasurable amount of nothing to do with the disappearance of your little monkey workers. That, I assure we definitely know, are not slaves.
Yeah, but I mean, for fuck's sake, you watched us leave. Where could we have possibly pulled off a little monkey heist?
Suddenly, the silent crowd begins to murmur with the concerns, followed by the saddening cries of a child. The crowd opens up at the center, and entering through is a sobbing penguin child, whom is drenched in dirty and dry, sticky, icky honey, and his favorite sweater is terribly ruined. The world stands silent and utterly broken-hearted, almost in mourning.
What be your name, wee lad?
Jeremy?
And why you be weeping so, dear Jeremy?
There was another one. Another one who looked like them.
Like them?
What do you mean, like us, young Jeremy?
Who was like you, but really, really, really fat.
Darbies and the gang gasp with dread as all their minds snap to one known fat foul foe, Fang.
How fat?
Never mind that, Lithgow. Now listen up real close, boy. What's that you're soaked in?
I don't know, but it's so sticky, and it ruined my favorite sweater.
Come here, lad.
What's he smelling the boy for?
Hey, yeah. Why are you smelling them for, eh?
What the fuck is that?
Darbies dips his head down and takes a long sniff, his face perplexed by the familiar goopy scent. He quickly licks at the top of young Jeremy's scalp.
Now he's licking him. He just licked that boy.
Why is no one doing anything about this dirty boy liquor?
Honey?
What?
Would y'all just shut the fuck up? I'm saying what the boy is coated in is called honey. Tell me, Jeremy, is the fat fucker you speak of the one who swamped you in the honey?
Yes!
I've heard enough, Darbies. You and your crew of misfit scallywags shall hang from the neck until dead.
Just hold your fucking horses. You'll do no such thing because we've done no wrong against you. This is clearly a misunderstanding. Now, I don't know how yet, but I believe me mates and I have a pretty good idea who the fuck robbed your monkeys.
That are definitely not slaves.
Yeah, and trust me, this fat tub fart ain't with us.
Fine, I believe you, but I just don't understand how in just hours' time almost 100 monkeys could have vanished without anyone noticing.
And what about the water?
The water? What do you mean?
All the water in the hot spring is gone too.
Oh, what the fuck? Seriously?
Jonathan Lithgow marches out from behind the row of buildings to the village center and begins examining the hot spring. Darbies and the gang, along with multiple curious villagers, follow after.
Son of a bitch made an ice. What the fuck is happening to my village?
Yep, well, that's a tough titty you've got twisted here, mate. Tough, twisty titty indeed.
In the distance, Suzu spies somewhat of a clue imprinted in the snow-covered grounds. She urgently calls out,
Hey, over here.
What is it, Sue?
Look, there, upon the ground.
Those look like the fat paw prints of our culprit. And what's that around the tracks? Is that...
Honey. The son of a bitch smeared himself in honey.
I knew the bastard was weird and fat, but that takes the cake. Well, looks like we solved your stowaway mystery.
Wait a tick. What was it you said you and your crew were again?
Us? We be pirates.
That's just a different kind of adventurer, is it not?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. Depends on your meaning.
That's what brought you all here in the first place, yes?
Yeah, what of it?
Well, couldn't you use your skills to track down this fat deviant you speak of?
Mate, no. We ain't detectives, we're pirates. We do as we pleases. And we ain't in the business of sticking our noses where they don't fucking belong, savvy?
But what about for a prize? Yes. Pirates can be bartered with, can they not?
If we so choose, sure, but I don't know, mate. That's a bit more than we were bargaining for by coming here.
Do this for me, and I'll reward you and yours with whatever you want. Please, just save our village.
Well...
We'll do it.
We will.
Come on, Darbies. This is exactly what we do.
It is?
We're not just pirates, Darbies. We also stand for what's right, and we stand against any injustice that may present itself. Besides, how hard could taking down a bunch of monkeys really be?
Oh, sweet sister of mine. We've always had a habit of keeping this old marauder honest. Fuck it, fine. You got yourself a deal, mate. We'll do our best to find your monkeys, but no promises, yeah? I can't guarantee their return, but we'll do our best.
Wonderful!
All right, settle down, you bunch of knobs. It's not that big a deal.
Quite the contrary, Darbies. You're saving our lives.
Yeah. Now that's interesting.
What is?
This trench over yonder. 'Tis a water runoff, but to where?
Huh? Oh, that's diverting off the main pipeline trench.
Hey, looky over here. More trenches.
Looks like this one long trench coming from the mountain got rerouted by a bunch of new trenches that lead out of the village. And fat fox tracks follow right along with them. If I had to take a stab here, I'd say you follow that main runoff trench, you find the monkeys. Wonder what could have dug into the ground like this so fast.
I believe I may have a hunch.
What is it, Harry?
I'd suspect the beavers. They're the only ones who could have done this without anyone really noticing. What do you think, Paul?
I think that them shifty, big-toothed, beady-eyed beavers could have absolutely dug the spring out. With the monkeys' assistance, of course. We all know that they've been on the tilt of leaving this village anyhow. All that jive talk of workers' reform. I wouldn't doubt that they conspire with those damn slaves. I mean monkeys.
Did he say slaves?
No.
Anyway, we need you to begin your investigation immediately. Our village is the hut for the great Christmas celebration, and it's only 3 days away.
Christmas? Sounds like a dirty rash.
On the contrary, Christmas is the last day on the last month of the year, where we celebrate the magical greatness of the ancient flying mastodon, Quish, and his sacrifice long ago when he flew into the sky to watch over us all.
Right, well, fat load of good searching in the dark is gonna do with our bones being weary and frozen as it is. Mind if we shack up here tonight and get started in the morning?
Fair enough. Please, allow us to provide for you all. 'Tis the season, and the least we can do for our heroes.
That'd be mighty fine of you, Lithgow. Much obliged.
Follow me, lads. Just over here is our newly built whorehouse.
No shit.
Welcome to the best little whorehouse in the north. I'm sure you'll find it very accommodating for everyone in your party. Ah, and here is the beautiful lady herself, Madame Lorraine. Oh, shit. I've just realized you're a cat, too.
Hello. What a pleasant surprise to see you all again.
Well. Would you look at this? Hiya, sweet cheeks. You know something? You, Madame Lorraine, could turn a sow's ear into a silk purse.
Ew, that sounds like a pussy.
How in the serious fuck did you beat us here? And with enough time to build yet another whorehouse?
Why, thank you, Suzu. Such a high compliment means a fair amount coming from you. A bevy of my finest, most trusted whores and I sailed out just after you left the Eastern Port. We began construction as soon as we docked, going on almost 3 weeks now. The talent here is overwhelming.
Very impressive.
Oh, thank you. I know your stance on partnership, but as friends, I'd like to help you get settled with a contact for your drug shipment. I assume that's what your crew is lugging?
Aye. I appreciate your support.
All right, you frozen bags of bones. Come right this way and come get toasty. Plenty of warm thighs, pies, and for you ladies, hot guy penis.
Meanwhile, further north from the village of Lithgow Harry Pole is Fang and his crew of Arctic monkeys and beavers. The Fang directs the beavers as they work in teams, digging and trenching forward while simultaneously ordering the monkeys to continue shoveling the hot spring water down the pike.
Good. Rodrigo! Get back in formation. You're making the trench fucking crooked. Straight lines, fellas. Come on, straight lines. Bosco! Where is Nedley Bosco?
Running up to the side of Fang is the older Arctic monkey, Nedley Bosco, whom, without hesitation, Nedley grabs onto Fang's hand and begins kissing and suckling at his fingers.
Whoa, hang on now. You can't be diving my fingers into your mouth raw, you stupid. Here, let me get them nice and wet for you.
Fang reaches into his pant pockets and withdraws his hands now soaked in hot honey. And Nedley Bosco slowly and sensually starts suckling sweetly and gratefully on each one of his fingers.
We talked about that, right? No eye contact, head down. Alright, that's enough.
Mighty Master Fang, you are most gracious.
Hey, I told you to stop calling me master. I ain't your fucking master, alright? I'm done with that line. Y'all free silly little monkeys, okay?
Yes, free because of you, Fang.
Shut up, bitch, I knows it.
If you had never come along, we'd still just be voiceless, overworked slaves of the polar bear cunt. He never treated us with the benevolence you have. Plus, we monkeys have never tasted the sweet, goopy goodness of honey before.
So you've said. I'm glad we were able to work out our little agreement, you know. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want, you know, done and done. You know, we both make a difference, and for once, I'm doing the right thing.
You have a lot of hurt in your heart, don't you?
Yeah, Nedley. I sure fucking do. You see, I fucked up a while back with the one that I love. If I'm ever to stand a chance at winning her back, I had to do something, you know, big to redeem myself. Hopefully this will get her to notice me.
Such an action as freeing slaves and returning to our beloved hot springs should be noticeable enough to win her love back.
True. Alright, the sun's going down. Let's stop for the night, Bosco.
Yes, Fang. Alright, boys, shut it down. We are done for the night.
Man, oh man, I sure could use a relaxing dip in the hot springs right about now. You think maybe you could get a couple of beavers to dig me out a little pool right here to soak in?
Of course, Fang. Everything for the leader of the free. Alright, you and you come over here and dig out the pool for Fang. Quickly now, quickly!
3 beavers hustle over and begin dredging out a large hole connected to a side trench, and hot spring water fills the hole within a matter of seconds.
Oh yeah, you guys work fucking wicked fast. Good job.
Fang strips his coats and clothes off until he is completely nude. He swirls his big, fat toe in the hot
steamy water and then begins to step into the spring, letting it rise and bellow over him. Now, submerged in comfort, Fang tilts his head back and closes his eyes.
Master Fang.
Not your master.
Sorry, Fang.
Yes, Nedley?
2 questions for you. 1. Could a few of the monkeys suck the honey out of your pants pockets?
Sure, go on that.
Thank you, Fang. Most gracious Fang.
And what's your last question?
May a few of us monkeys please join you in the hot spring?
Yeah, sure, come on in. The water's fine.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so very much, Fang. You are too kind. Come on, boys. He said yes.
Whoa, hey, okay. Oh, hey, real quick, Ned, you mind fetching me that barrel over yonder? I just need to put it next to us. My little honeybees need to warm up for a bit.
Yes, Fang. Right away. You there, bring Fang's barrel of bees over here on the double, for it is key to our sweet, sweet honey.
Yes, sir, Mr. Vasco.
Very good, my friend, very good. Now what are you waiting for? You get your goofy little monkey bonds in here, eh?
Ah, that is very soothing.
Ain't it just? Whoops. Sorry about that. When I get too relaxed, I tend to let it loose, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yes. Sure. No worries at all. You should try jerking off in the water. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Maybe later. Don't do it, though. Not now. Wait till I get out. Okay?
Of course, Fang. Definitely later. Hey, Fang?
Yes, Nedley?
Sorry to keep bothering you, but I've got one more question for you.
I'm sure it won't be the last, but go ahead. What's up?
Who is this, the one that you did wrong by? And what was it exactly you did to piss her, I'm assuming her, off?
Oh, now that's technically 2 questions, but whatever. So, long story short, I was once a feared ruler. I conquered anything and anyone I wanted. And, well, that's where I screwed the pooch.
Oh my, you had sex with dogs?
What? No, you dingus, it's a figure of speech. Anyways, So in my hubris, I thought I could just, take this beautiful princess and force her to love me. And for a brief moment in time, I really thought it would have worked. That wasn't until my stupid, gaping asshole of a brother got in the way and revealed me to be the fucking villain. I ain't no fucking villain, though. I'm a decent enough guy with plenty of promise. I don't know, I'm just misunderstood.
If you could, what would you tell her?
Fang thinks deeply about what he would say to Darcy. All of the monkeys and beavers are circled around, intently hanging on every word. One of the monkeys pulls out a guitar.
Oh, you got a guitar? That's cool, I just wanna be loved like no other. What's my stupid fucking brother got that I don't? I just wanna be loved. Sure, he's got a 6-pack, but I've got a kick. Don't that mean something I shouldn't have to fucking beg? I just wanna be loved. Yeah, I just wanna be loved. Girl, let me lick your feet, rub your necks and back. Girl, let me sneak behind and give a tummy whack. Girl, I don't care if we're related, 'cause you're making me especially elated. I don't think you took the time to see all I can do, but I probably should have tried to force some sex on you. That's my bad. Now you're gone and I'm so sad. I just wanna be I would eat you like a plate of spaghetti. But I would wait until you felt like you're ready. Girl, I know I have made a few mistakes to finish, but in the morning I would make us some pancakes. Yeah, I have grown, but now I am alone. I just wanna be loved. What I wouldn't do to get you back. I want to be loved. I just wanna be loved. I wanna be loved. I just wanna be loved. Yeah. Hey, that was pretty good, monkeys. That's pretty good.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not crying. You're crying. Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm gonna get out for a little bit.
The next morning, back at the village, citizens help gather and pack up supplies onto sleds. Lithgow approaches them with a small teenage Arctic bunny hopping along his side.
All right, Dummies. I believe you got more than enough for your journey. Just one last thing to help you along your travels. I'd like you to meet one of our finest young navigators in the entire North. This is Boing Boing.
Boing Boing steps forward and instantaneously captures the attention of young Jamie. Stars and hearts spiral around his dreamlike gaze, and smooth, sultry jazz music fills his ears. With Jamie's heart thumping in his throat, it is safe to assume that he has swiftly fallen head over feet with this pretty little rabbit.
Hiya there! My name is Boing Boing, and I am gonna take you through the wilderness so you don't die, okay?
Sounds great. We have no clue as to what the fuck is waiting out there for us.
Oh, okay, Mr. Darby. I make sure you don't die. Mr. John's been telling me you're all pirates.
That's right.
Oh! I like pirates. I always wonder what lays beyond the ice of the north. And if it's okay, anything like you are, then okay. Boing Boing's gonna like it very much. Yes, very, very much.
Hi. I'm Jamie.
Hiya, Jamie. Are you a pirate too?
Yeah, I'm a pirate too.
Oh! I think that's super cool.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yes. Very much.
I love you.
What'd you say?
Come on, lads, let's get this shit show on the road.
Okay. Let's put an egg in our shoes and beat it off.
Oh, jeez.
Put your boner away, mate. That's not what she meant. Come on.
I think I'm in love, Darby.
Yeah. Give it time, mate. You're just kitten smitten is all.
Best of luck to you all. And remember, just 2 days until Christmas.
Darbies, wait.
Keep going, y'all. I'll catch up with you in just a mo. Hiya, Lorraine. Miss me already?
Here, I forgot to give you this letter this morning via midnight postfish. I thought it pretty important having a royal wax seal on it and all.
It's purple.
What is? The letter or that rash on your inner thigh?
Both of them. Thanks, Madame Lorraine.
Are you alright? Do you need a hug or a tug or something?
Yeah, no, I'll be fine, I think. Anywho, see you around, sweet tits.
Well into the third hour of their trek through the icy, unforgivingly cold wilderness, Darbies and the gang tiredly march on, each of them too shaken with frost to even speak amongst themselves. The only ones not notably affected by the frigid ice is Boing Boing and young Jamie, who lead the pack. Ahead, in the snowy, desolate distance, is the smoking chimney rooftop of a lone tavern. Darby's eyes spark up as he shivers to say,
Looky yonder, lads. Shelter.
and with no time wasted between them, they all muster the energy it takes to scurry hastily toward the warm wooden tavern. Inside of this decrepit, dingy, and seemingly abandoned tavern are a few scattered patrons of intriguing creatures that prefer the darkness casted at the bottom of a bottle of booze. A dimming fireplace flickers its warmth within a small circumference, and Darby's looks around, thinking to himself,
Well, this ain't the worst shithole I've ever been in. Pardon us, but who does my little mousy companion got to suck off for some damn survey around here?
Ah, you dick, I ain't sucking nothing off.
a very large, wart-riddled, scarred-up something fierce, homely narwhal appears behind the bar-top counter.
Ah, very good. Hi there, I be Darby's, and this be me crew. We're just passing through and thought we might stop in to warm up our bones and souls, perhaps.
Hey, I'll be welcome to you. 'Tis only fair being the only roof with 4 walls around here.
Is that right?
The next rest stop is about 2 days from here.
Shite. Tell me,
Richard Horn.
Okay, tell me something, Dick.
I prefer Richard.
I'm sure you do. Tell me, Dickie, old boy, you got anything to quench a wanderer's thirst around here?
But of course, please, you all have a seat. And I'll bring you around some whiskey to liven you up just right.
The rest of the gang all group around a large table and take a seat. However, Boing Boing and young Jamie wander through the tavern, chatting and giggling with one another. It would seem as though young Jamie's kitten smittenness is equally met by the enthusiastic and keen young Bunny. Before Darby's can join the table with the others, Richard Horn whispers at his attention.
Hey, psst, come over here.
Yeah, sure. What's up, Dick Horn?
I see by your sunken eyes that not only do ye thirst, but ye have a deep inner darkness that can't be sated. Oh no, 'tis fiercer than that. 'Tis a bitter liquor salt.
Aye, it is.
You are on a journey?
Aye, me crew and I.
Nah, it be you alone, don't it?
Aye. Tell me, penis, what in the fuck are you on about, mate?
I'm bummed out of my fucking skull, boyo. Sorry about that. I'll be right back with your drink thing.
Sure thing, Hammerhead. Oi, Horn! You got a light for an old sailor's pipe, mate?
Nope. Fireplace is the only source of flame here.
Well, how do you light the fire when it dies?
It doesn't. The fire has been lit here since before I was born.
Okay, that's weird. You're a pretty weird fella, you know that.
Fuck, I'm drunk. Look, listen, we all got this right. I can barely fucking see you right now. So, I'm gonna go sober up in the back.
Oh, yeah, sure, we got this under control, mate. Go and have a lie down for a wee while. You'll feel right as rain when you wake. Night, night.
Night, night.
Well then. Lads and lassies, my dear friend, the Dickmeister has just given us free go at the bar. So let's do like Horn do and drink until we collapse to the floor.
Drinking, laughter, and loud drunk conversations radiate the small, haggard tavern. It may just be an old, rickety public house in the middle of Arctic bumfuck nowhere tundra, but the absolutely irresponsible level of intoxication amongst Darby's and the entire gang is sweltering and palpable. In each of their wild, wide-and eyes glints of kooky craze twinkle like moonlight, reflecting fresh rain upon a slab of metal. The spirit of inebriation dances brightly upon her nimble toes, looping in and out and all around the minds and hearts, depleting at a rapid rate their sanity, the minute amount there was already, down to its last final drops. The ladies have just naturally segregated seats away from the boys and vice versa. Darcy, returning from behind the bar with 3 fresh drinks, slams them onto the table and carelessly flops back down into her creaky chair.
So, where were we? Oh yes, you were telling Shelley and I all about how sex works with Lord Oliver Brendan Fraser IV. So, how does it? Like, how does it go in with, like, you know, just passing through you?
It took about 3 or 4 years of practice, but eventually we figured out that concentration is the key. A deep focus has to be shared between the two, or however many join in.
Shut up. You're telling me you've been gangbanged by ghosts before?
A lady never tells. But I am a goddess, so I have no qualm with admitting to you, yes, I have. And it was intense, to say the least.
Oh yeah, same here. Ghost gangbangs are always so much fun. Afterwards, it's usually followed by playing card games at a cookout.
Fuck yeah, cheers to that.
What about you, Darcy? Has your pussy ever had any risque encounters?
No, not really. Too many, no.
What is this? Why do you hide yourself, Darcy? What's wrong?
I don't know. Nothing, I suppose. Well, you guys have love, you know. You get to have an awesome partner to share experiences and diseases with. I just wish I had someone too.
Love is definitely a wildflower amongst the field of roses.
Have you ever been in love before, dear girl?
Perhaps once, long ago.
Oh? And who be this heartthrob?
I'd rather not say, you see. You'll just laugh and think ill of me.
No, we'd never be so cruel. You're our friend, Darcy. Entrust us.
Okay, fine. I think, well, the more I think on it, I could have been in love. I don't know. You see... Anyway, I don't think Feng was all that bad of a guy. In fact, I thought how hard he tried for me was quite cute and somewhat impressive.
You're joking.
You've got to be... Darcy. Love. Say it ain't so. Fat chop chod fatty fat ass for days, fat Feng.
Would you please lower your fucking voice, Sue? I'm just saying.
I will say this. Feng, being the astronomical creep that he is, I'm sure deep, way deep down had good, loving intentions. However, he is a tyrant, an evil deviant that will never cease devouring until everything is gobbled up and digested in his fat tummy. Sorry, just, I don't know. Maybe try and find someone else? 'Tis a big world.
Agreed. You can do much better than that. Fuck, girl. You're a shiny, busty, beautiful princess. The world is fucking yours, you nitwit.
Whom shall I set my sights upon, eh, young Jamie?
I think that the ship sailed now that the Boing Boing is in the picture.
Makes sense, though. They do make a rather adorable couple. Very befitting.
You've got a tail that looks like a cotton ball. Mine's quite long.
I know!
Yeah, very suitable indeed.
That was the 3rd time my boys got the herpes.
Gross. But speaking of herpes, my sister Whoopi got shingles all over her face, neck, and chest a few times. Till finally, it just stopped going away, and now she looks like a hideous fucking monster.
You've got a sister named Whoopi?
Sure do, mate.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Nothing.
What's she look like, aside from the grotesque permy shingles?
Well, kinda like me, I suppose. They say we're twins, but I don't see it. But then again, they have said that if you slap the wig on me, then you get her. But she's kind of a dumb bitch.
Yeesh. A female version of you. Ew, now that's fucking disgusting.
No one's arguing with you there, mate.
Right, boys, if you'll excuse me a moment.
Although all is seemingly jolly, maudlin-faced Darby's plays along, hiding something terribly dreadful in his heart. He throws back the rest of his drink, then politely excuses himself from the merriment. He slowly putters off into the distant corner of the room. A leather sheet nailed to a doorway threshold acts as a barrier between Darby's and a darkened, closed-off section of the tavern. He scoffs before whooshing his hand across the sheet, almost expecting it to retaliate. Yet it does nothing but wave against the dark of the other room. Darby's closes his eyes and steps past the sheet and into the void. A moment of blackened silence passes by. Darby's manages to strike a match and locates a stubby candle nearby and touches flame to wick. The light glimmers and trembles to occupy the dense darkness, and what is revealed to Darby's is a stage and a giant mirror. While retrieving his opium tin and pipe from his coat pocket, he gazes upon the stage and mirror with high-eyed confusion and amusement. He stuffs the pipe piece in his mouth and leans over to touch the bowl of his pipe with the candle's flame. He puffs until the opium embers glow hot, and then he blows out a plume of thick smoke that theatrically fogs at the bottom of the stage. Darby's continues puffing on his pipe as he walks upon the wooden high-rise. He steps in front of the mirror and removes his hat. Then a long, hard look is calculated.
Might as well get this over with,
Darby shifts his hand back into his pocket and pulls out the unopened purple royal letter. Heavy fear and guilt swallows his entirety as Darby takes his claw and slices open the top of the envelope. A tan paper letter is removed and unfolded. Darby reads the words carefully as to not make any mistake on the message. The letter woefully reads, Dearest
Prince
Darby,
it is with a terrible and heavy regret that I write you this letter. I know it has been an awful long time since you have returned home, and one day the kingdom doth wish to be humbled. Alas, here may be your reason. With great remorse, I must inform you that your mother, the queen, and your father, the king, have both perished as a direct result of what people are calling a Gerald's Game-related incident. Do you remember that story by the famous badger author Stephenson King? You know, the one about the man who died on top and inside of his founded lover. Well, that's pretty much what happened. Apparently your mother, the queen, had developed quite a few kinky habits, one of which was being suffocated during coitus. It really became an issue over the past few years. Your father, the king, gained so much weight that he became nearly 500 pounds, which is, as you can tell, made the game all the more riskier. Either way, I digress. Since you are the next in the royal line, please return back home to the royal kingdom ASAP to claim title to your rightful throne. Thanks and much love. Sincerely, the hand to the king and queen, Jim Baxter III.
At the letter's end, Darby's eye is filled with tears, and his chin quivers to fight back the audible weeping. He crumples the letter into a wad and shoves it deep down in his coat pocket. Darby wipes his eye dry with his sleeve and gazes back into the mirror.
I feel like the last horse in a race. In a race against time, I don't know where it takes place. But I know his face ain't mine. I've left all my life up to chance. Kept all my love at a glance. I don't know whose face this is, but it ain't mine. king and queen are dead and gone. Mother and father, no words were ever said at all. And no words between us. I've been waiting for the pieces to fall into place, but they never do. I'm screaming, reaching out, but no one. My fears are interlaced, my sadness is a commonplace. I don't know whose face this is, but it ain't mine. I don't know whose face this is. I can save everyone, but I can't save me. I can save everyone, but I can't save me. If I can save the world, why can't I save my fucking self? From the lies and the endless compromise. I can save everyone, but I can't save me. I can save everyone, but I can't save me. Cause I've got no face. I'll never reach a state of grace. I'm lost in the ocean, just a ribbon in a trophy case. Happiness is just a fleeting change. Death is something that I can't fucking taste. So how can I be me if I've got no face? How can I be me if I got no face? Well, this opium is too strong. Oh, shite. Night, night.
Night, night indeed, Darbies. Get some rest, buddy. The next morning, daylight breaks underneath every door, and everyone is trying to stay asleep. The only ones still awake are young Jamie and Boing Boing, having not slept at all, but instead spent the entire night laughing and talking, and overall getting to know each other better. In the back room, Darby still lays where he passed out, and down at his bootless feet is Richard Horn the Narwhal, whom, in a sultry fashion, slowly licks and nibbles at Darby's toes. Little Gary sees this and quietly stirs everyone awake and leads them over to Darby's, and they all watch with cheek-spitting grins and shuffled snickers as Darby's gets a toe job in his sleep.
No, you don't understand. What do I look like to you?
It's a little here.
No, I don't, you slushy wiggle worm. Hey, now. Ain't no one said to stop lacing me boots, did they? Eye contact. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mammy and Pappy. Please don't be mad. I tried, I swears I did. I'm stinky. I'm a stinky boy. Are you a stinky boy? I need a bath. You want a bubble bath? Oh, yeah, I do. Who wants a bubble bath?
All right, for the love of fuck, would someone please end this madness and wake him up already? Ugh. This disgusts me and makes me feel constipated. Disgustipated? Disgustipated.
All right, I got it. Hey, Darbies! Wake the fuck up, mate! You got a giant horn dildo licking and sucking on your toes!
Oh, wow, what a shite! Get off me, mate! What the fuck is wrong with you? You gotta ask me permission first, you dirty fucking toe raper!
Sorry about that, Boyle. Didn't mean to offend. I just can't help myself sometimes around toes, especially little nubbers like yours. Your teeny toe beans are just too much for this old pervert.
Hush it, you horny, misshapen horn haver! Fuck, I don't know. I'm too fucking hungover to think.
Then allow me, Darbies. You there, Dickhorn. Have you seen anything unusual lately? Any fat cats roaming around with a gang of monkeys?
Oh yeah, for sure. I watched them pass through earlier today before you guys showed up. I tell you what, them damn beavers and monkeys were hauling ass leading that water trench down the way. You shouldn't be too far behind them.
Perfect. All right, lads and lasses, let's move out.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for stopping in.
Don't we need to settle the bar tab with you, mate?
Nah, your toes paid the toll.
Okay, gotta go now. Bye.
Darbies and the gang exit the tavern and head back out on the trail to find Fang and the missing monkeys. Will they succeed? Find out next time, and thus concludes Chapter 8. Tune in next time for Chapter 9 of the Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darbies the Cat.
The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darbies the Cat. Chapter 8, Confessions of an Inebriated Mind. Written and produced by Travis Scarbro and Ashley Scarbro. Theme song and original scores by Travis Scarbro and Ashley Scarbro. Chapter illustration by PYRHAAA. The players of tonight's tale are as follows. Heath Allen as Darbies, Travis Scarbro as Little Gary, Fang, and random villagers. Ashley Scarbro as Princess Darcy and young Jamie. Stephanie Nemeth Parker as the Dread Pirate Suzu. Ty Anderson as Old Willie, Carmina Manley as Boing Boing, Ali Lopez as Shelly the Snake, young Jeremy the Penguin, and Concerned Villager, Ben Lopez as the Polar Bear John Lithgow, Morgan Clyde as Madame Lorraine, Shane Hill as Harry Rabbit, Nedley Bosco, and the letter narration from Jim Baxter, Colton Rios as Paul Penguin and Richard Horn, and Michael Song as the narrator. The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darbies the Cat was created by Travis Scarbro and Ashley Scarbro. Copyright 2022, Strange Fantasy Productions, all rights reserved. All characters appearing in this work are fictitious. Any resemblance to any persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
Hi, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the show, right, little Gary?
Well, of course. We wouldn't want them to hate it, now would we?
No, I guess not.
That's right. These people are our bread and butter. And the more people that listen...
The more bread and butter we get?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, we just wanted to take a moment to let all you good folks know that if you enjoyed this, then be sure to check out this other show these demented fucks write and produce.
It's called Strange Fantasy Show, and, well, honestly, it's a bit too scary for me.
That's 'cause you're a pussy.
Well, I'm a kitten.
Hush it, tiny twat. Like I was saying, Strange Fantasy Show is a mind-bending, spine-tingling, butt-clenching horror anthology that with each episode promises to keep you wanting more.
What's an anthology?
An anthology is where each episode is unique and different from the last.
Oh, okay. That's neat.
I know. So be sure to keep listening to the Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darbies the Cat. And also, be sure to listen and download Strange Fantasy Show. Available anywhere you get your podcasts. Savvy?
Savvy! And there's also a website you can visit for both shows. StrangeFantasyShow.com.
Good deal. Now let's get out of here. I got a hot, disgusting date with a pig. Oh, Gary! I'm ready!
Yuck.